Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the WrightsFootball.com podcast presented by Rice Tires, where we go in chronological order to recap every game in the history of Rice High School football. I'm your host, Dan Engler. In last week's episode, we wrapped up 1920 and took a quick peek at 1921. You can listen to that episode and all our podcasts by going to WrightsFootball.com and clicking on Podcast in the top menu. The 1921 season is here, and the Panthers have been prepping for Princeton in the debut of the bowl. Known early on as the FJR Athletic Field, our research found the first use of the term Rice Bowl in November. From September 22nd in the Courier, quote, the athletic field and stadium at Francis Joseph Wrights High School will be completed by October 15th. The stadium will be ready for use when the first football game of the season is held October 1st, although the structure will not be completed, end quote. The article went on to say, quote, with the exception of a small stretch, the concrete wall, which will serve to keep the hills from sliding on the playing field, is completed, end quote. With the field ready for use, the Panthers were excited to host Princeton, which in that era was one of the top teams in the pocket. Too excited, it seemed. The Wrights Gritters, quote, the Wrights Gritters were evidently overeager to win the game and were unnerved, according to the October 2nd Courier. Emerson Lynch grabbed and dropped a forward pass standing on his own goal line. Lynch again missed a 20-yard pass from Woods that would have resulted in a touchdown had he caught it, end quote. The Panthers' only score came in the third quarter on a 15-yard Ralph Woods run, but the Panthers were beaten 14-7. Wrights dropped to 0-1 while Princeton improved to 1-0. And while the Panthers might have lost their first game at the Bowl, they haven't lost many. Through the end of the 2018 season, the record at the Bowl is an amazing 407, 138, and 14. 407 wins, 138 losses, and 14 ties. That breaks down to a win percentage of 74.1%. That's basically winning 3 out of every 4 games. Woods' touchdown helped the senior set some more records. He now single-handedly owned the career touchdown record with 4 and now shared a tie with William Reed and Jules Sutton for 24 career points. Next week, the Panthers head to Kentucky to battle the Owensboro Red Devils. Remember, this podcast is brought to you free of charge by our friends at Rice Tires. As the series continues, we'll eventually cover all 1,000-plus games. With every edition, we'll preview and recap the next game in chronological order. Your support of the podcast and Panther Plus have made this possible. Get access to all the stats, newspapers, and yearbook articles mentioned by becoming a Panther Plus member. Right now, you can try the first month out for free. Just go to WrightsFootball.com/Panther Plus. Click on Register and select the monthly membership for a free 30-day trial. Cancel at any time. Thanks for listening. Do you have questions or comments? Please email me at info@WrightsFootball.com. Until next time, this is Dan Engler with WrightsFootball.com. Go Panthers!